Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Over the Rainbow Association's 21st Annual Celebration Concert. My name is Leo Kerwin, and I'm the chairman of Over the Rainbow Association. First thing I want to say is to thank all of you brave souls for coming out tonight in this blizzard. You guys are great. I can't tell you how much we really appreciate it. You know, each year I come out here and I describe for you the goals for next year and the accomplishments that we've had over the past 12 months. But while reflecting back on this year and all of our previous years, what I came to realize is that our accomplishments aren't in what we've done or what we do, but it's actually in the people we serve, our tenants. They are truly our success story. It is our tenants that bring a face to what Over the Rainbow is. And what I'd like to do now is to introduce one of the faces of Rainbow, Mr. Chris Pugh. Chris?
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Celebration. My name is Chris Pugh. I am a tenant of Over the Rainbow Association. Over the Rainbow is a nonprofit that was started by a group of parents whose children were physically disabled. Some had cerebral palsy like me, others had MS, or were born with spinal cord injuries. All of these kids needed a wheelchair or some help to dress and feed themselves. These parents worried about whether their children would ever be able to live independently once they grew into adulthood. The only affordable choice at that time were state-funded nursing homes or institutions. So these parents founded Over the Rainbow Association. Over the Rainbow builds and manages affordable, barrier-free apartments for low-income, physically disabled adults. These apartments are very special. They are wheelchair accessible, which means the kitchens have counters you can roll your legs under and the cabinets are low enough to reach. Everything is built for someone in a wheelchair. Before finding Over the Rainbow, I lived with my parents. But as I grew older, my parents could not take care of me anymore. They love me, but they want me to be happy, too. The only place I could afford and get the daily help I needed was a state nursing home. So that is where I lived for 2 years. It was a horrible experience. I can only compare it to jail. The personal care attendants were mean to me. I could not fire them. I had no control over when I could get out of bed and when I ate. I became very depressed. Then my social worker told me about Over the Rainbow and how I would be able to afford one of Rainbow's apartments if I could only get one. She helped me get on the waiting list. After 2 years of waiting, I finally moved into the Hill Arboretum apartment community in Evanston. There are 33 apartments. We each hire and pay for our own personal care attendants, and we take care of ourselves. We are never in danger because there is always someone around to help. Because I finally live on my own and make my own decisions about each day, I am able to do so much. Since moving into my apartment, I have taken computer classes in Over the Rainbow's Business Center, and now I have taken computer art classes at Oakton Community College. I have also written and published a book of poetry called How I Speak to You. I am in the process of writing my second book called Chicago Seasons. None of this would be possible without Over the Rainbow. Thank you so much for listening to my story. Enjoy the rest of the show.